NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
This program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Today's program was furnished by a grant from the Beanery Depot and Deli, featuring coffee, made-to-order subs, and snacks. The Beanery Depot and Deli in Mahoningtown.
Hello and welcome to This Week in North County Baseball. And, we try to bring you here a game of the week at NCTV45 and give you what's going on this week in North County Baseball. Now, Mother Nature and the weather haven't been so cooperative, and we can blame my man Corbin for that, because we blame Corbin for everything. So we want to give you a heads up on what's going on. We got some information, and we bring you that from, yes, you got it, Flaherty Field in Newcastle. Now, in this first segment, we're going to give you a little background on Flaherty Field. Okay, Flaherty Field held around 4,000 fans at the dedication of the National Baseball Congress tournament that was held at Flaherty Field back in 1947. It was a grand type field that saw a lot of action with semi-pro teams, and it had great stands, and really, as I bring this up closer, had a great venue. So Flaherty Field, if you get out to it, they said when you get there, expect that it's a work in progress. It was the benefactor of P.G. Flaherty, okay, and just a great type of venue. So wanted to give you that little bit of information about Flaherty Field. We carry the games from Flaherty Field, and it is a great venue. Now we're going to take this break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about North County baseball.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Angelo Parada here for Croakers, Kegs, and Corks. And if that's not a mouthful, nothing is. But when you need a mouthful of that special brew, it's Croakers, Kegs, and Corks. Nothing tastes better than when you make it yourself. And I do some of that brew myself quite often. I like doing it. It's a great hobby, and it's something you can do. Croakers, Kegs, and Corks, located right in Union Township. Give them a try. Welcome back to This Week in North County Baseball. Now, some of the things that have been going on is, we're going to get back to the 6th, kind of to bring you up to date. And it's now the Beaver Lawrence County Semi-Pro League. I might refer to it as this North County Baseball. the Broadhead Bombers took on Castlewood, and the Broadhead Bombers coming and stealing one from Castlewood with a 10-0 win. And as we moved through, with some rain delays, we've gotten to the 12th of the month that showed the Summertime Heroes beating the Stallions 6-0. While DB Movers, they topped the Downtown Jacks 7-0. Now, keeping the scoring action continuing forward, it was the Broadhead Bombers beating the Stallions 3-1 and the DB Movers over the Downtown Jacks. Also on the 11th, it was the Broadhead Bombers topping Castlewood. Okay. That moved us into the 13th of the month. And as we approached the middle of the month and went through some rain delays, we were trying hard to bring you some of the games. So we're going to hold off on this. We're going to take a break, have this pitching change, and when we get back, continue to update you on the scores, then go to the standings and look at the big leagues right after this timeout.
This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com.
Elham's for one great dining experience. Welcome back to This Week in North County Baseball. Well, on the 13th, the DB Movers topped Castlewood 7-0. And we continued to struggle with getting through with those game of the weeks as the rain continued on. Also, the Summertime Heroes, as we told you, topped the Stallions. And we moved to, yes, the 13th of the month. The DB Movers also beat Castlewood 7-0. And then we saw Castlewood top the Downtown Jacks on the 15th by a score of 11-7. Now, just recently, it was the Broadhead Bombers topping the Downtown Jacks on the 16th, 11-1, and scheduled for last week it was Castlewood and the Summertime Heroes. Now, when we get back, we're going to take a look at the standings, kind of tell you when that next game of the week's going to be, and tell you what's going on in the big leagues right after these messages.
Parkstown Restaurant has been serving the greater Newcastle area with quality and experience in family dining and great entertainment. Their superb menu includes sides, wings, pizza, sandwiches, Italian entrees, American entrees, soups and salads. Parkstown Restaurant located at 2800 West State Street, Newcastle. Eat in or take out. Also, call Parkstown and ask about what's on tap for entertainment. 724-656-1453. 656-1453.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Now, let's take a look at the big leagues. Well, over in the American League, you've got East, you've got the Yankees and Boston tied, which seems to be the same old story as you move forward. Cleveland, 3 games up on Detroit. And out west, you've got Houston out in front of Seattle by 2 games. National League East, the Braves making their way back to prominence, up 3.5 games on Washington and Philadelphia, while the Mets sit 10 games back. National League Central shows the Cubs and Milwaukee tied. 4 games back is St. Louis, and the Pirates, they're 6 games back as they try to march back to the top of the ladder. Over in the National League West, Arizona's up 2 games on the Dodgers and 5.5 on San Francisco, in what seems to be a tight race going down to the finish. Now, we're going to get back, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at the North County baseball standings right after we take this pitching timeout.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Back, and just to give you an idea, and I'm going to give you a more complete story on the next program. June 13th, 1947, that was opening day at Flaherty Field. Now, the weather, a little inclement as far as baseball goes. Our next scheduled game will be the 27th, with the Bombers taking on the Downtown Jacks at Flaherty Field, game time 6:15. Let's look at the standings. The Broadhead Bombers in first place at 6-1, and the Summertime Heroes close behind 5-1. The DB Movers, they're 3-2, while Castlewood 3-4. The Stallions 1-4, and the Downtown Jacks, why, they're 0-6. Now that was This Week in Baseball. And until next time, get out to the ballpark and enjoy some great action. And we hope to see you there. NCTV45, we're available anytime on your time. Stay tuned for great action.
A special thanks to the YMCA for caring about the Lawrence County community and providing funding for this program.